fans. I'm John K. Nice to see all my fans once again. Hope you are all doing well. Nice. We are all fine. As we are all alive, we should give thanks to God, the God, our creator. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on my YouTube channel once again. Today, I want to share with you one of the wonderful messages. I sat down and wrote some notice about this message, and I want to share with all guys. And I hope you also share to other people as soon as you hear it. I want to beg you, as soon as you hear it, share to your fellow brothers. Don't keep it alone. Please, don't keep it alone. The message is for all of us. When you also have yours, you can share with me. You can share with me. The message I have today is, I want to talk about the power of language. The power of language. You know why I call it the power of language, brothers and sisters? You realize language is very powerful. Language is very powerful. Number one, why language is powerful is that language can bring together all people as unity. Language also can scatter people everywhere. Do you see the difference? Language can bring people together, and language can also scatter people everywhere. I want to ask you to choose one. If I were you, I would choose the one that will bring us together. Because Bible also said, behold, how good and pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. In as much as a matter of fact, something called unity or togetherness is very important. Just like a husband and wife, they are one. Boyfriend and girlfriend, they are also one. Birds, you see birds in the air, they are always together. If you see one bird alone moving, maybe he's going to join the other people. It's not that he prefers to be alone, no. Or when you go to the animal kingdom, like the lion family, they are always together. Elephant family are always together. What should I say more? Bulls, they are always together. What about fish? They are always together. So something called unity is very important. But why is it that human being who owns this world, it is human being, it is we who own this world. We have more power than any other creature. We have more power than animals, but we are not together. Even though when we are, our language, I know in our languages we are together, but talk of general, why are we not together? Because we are all human beings. We are not different from the other people. We are human beings. But if you see elephant compared to bulls, they are not the same. Brothers, they are different. They are not the same. So human being, I want to tell you today, my brother who is watching me, language is very powerful. It is good when we are together. Let me talk, for example, Africa. You know why Africa up to today we are not united? You know why today we are not united? Each country, even one country, is not united. Among themselves, they are not united. Not to talk of the whole Africa. You know why we are not united? Because of the language. Brothers and sisters, because of the language. Brothers, because of the language. I would like to give you one example in the Bible, the scriptures, one of the quotes of the power of language, so that we will continue. So, in the book of Psalm 8, somewhere Psalm 8, it said the power of language or unity, language unity, the power. I'll go back to now, not Psalm, rather, I beg your pardon, Proverbs chapter 18, verse 20. The name of Yahweh, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run to him and are safe. He said the name of Yahweh, the Israelites call God, or the creator Yahweh. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. So it means the name of Yahweh is like a tower. Okay, fine. Now we go to the Old Testament. Also, somewhere the Genesis chapter 11. We want to read there. Genesis chapter 11. So if you are there, you read with me, my brothers. Say, and the whole earth was of one language. The whole earth. That's that time. The whole earth also was of language, one language, and of one speech. And it means one understanding too. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slimed had they for mortar. Verse 4, and they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. They want to build a tower that will reach to God, so that they will always be there as their point of contact, so that they will not be scattered abroad. Verse 5, he said, and the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. That is verse 6. Have you think about this message, brother? Are you sure it is the word of God? Are you sure it is God who opened his mouth, talk this message? Does God delights not in unity? Brothers, think about it very well. Does God delight not in togetherness? These people did not plan a bad mind or a bad plan. They planned to build a tower. So that place will be a place of contact. So that tower, every day, this will be their point of contact, so that they can reach towards heaven. And not be said to worship another person. Now the same God who came down to saw the people are together and he want to split them. Are we sure this is from God, brothers? If just this Genesis 11, brother, all the chapters, think about it very well. That is God who said this thing. Does God hate unity? Okay, let's continue. Verse 7. Go to. Here God said, go to. Bible God said, go to. Let us go down. And they confounded their language, that they may not understood one another's speech. Brother, you can imagine He said they should go down. Speaking with who? Maybe speaking with colleagues, as somewhere Bible said, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Maybe with the colleagues. That means God does not want unity. That means what is going on in this world, God is aware. God don't want people to be united. Brother, that is why he came down and confounded their language so that they will not understand one another's language. Is that fair? Does that bring peace? Let's continue. Verse 8. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Verse 9. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confounded the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. Meaning here is telling us God, the people planned to come together as they are speaking one language. They plan to come together, brothers, because their power, language is very powerful. Here they plan to come together to do something great, so that they will have things in common. And at the same time, they plan to build tower that will reach heaven, so that they can make it as a point of contact. But the same Lord saw it, came down and confounded their language. He confused them. That means God is aware of what is going on, brother. But to my own understanding, brother, think about it. As I'm thinking it, so you too think about it. To my own understanding, language is very powerful. Can I tell you the example of powerful countries that hold one language? Let me use United States of America, for example. America, they might have different origins, but it was British who first established America. There were Red Indians, there were many tribes, there were Jewish, there were Greek, Dutch, many origins. But what is the major language in America? It's English. Whether you speak Arabic, you speak Thailandish, you speak Chinese, you speak German, you speak Dutch, you speak Korean, you speak Indian, you speak Bangladesh, you speak Turkish. The original language that bring everybody together is what? English. You speak English with you speak Indian with your family at home. That is on our own. But the major language in America is English. That is the power of language, brothers and sisters. Let me use China, for example. China might have different dialects. They may have different dialects, but they understand themselves. There's nothing that confuses each one of them, but the dialect will differ. The northern part of China and the southern part and the western part and the eastern part might have similar dialect, a little bit difference, but they will understand themselves. But what is common language is Chinese. The whole China. And China is #1 populated country in the world. But what gathered them strongly is their language, Chinese. Yeah. Which country should I use also, for example? Let me use Brazil also, for example. Brazil might have ethnic languages also. They might also have ethnic languages like Africa. But also the colonial language they use to join them together is Portuguese and Spanish. They use Portuguese and Spanish. I believe many people have thrown out their mother tongue away and they use Spanish and Portuguese. This is the power of language. So meaning, my own understanding, if we are together in one language, we can understand ourselves, we can share things in common, and we can build a nation in better wise. But is it true that the writers of Bible say God said they should come down and confound the language of the people? Because there were only one language on this earth. So meaning it is God who confused us. It is God who confused our forefathers so that they will not be together. But today we are fighting. Like today now, Africa, we have been fighting many times to come together. Even in one country, there are so many types of languages. Bringing us together is very difficult. Let me use Nigeria, for example, the populated country in Africa. They have more than 80, should I say 80 languages, or more than 100 languages. 80 to 100 languages. I'm guessing more than 80 to 100 languages. But the general language in Nigeria is Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. If they can throw away all the other languages and handle Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, I think it will have also better, so that we can share things in common. That is why language, brother, is very powerful. Likewise, I use Ghana, for example. Ghana also have more than, if I should say, more than up to 30 languages, 30 different types of languages. But Twi is the majority, and Twi is also the local speaking language in Ghana. Anywhere you go in Ghana, you understand Twi. It will help your own movement better. If you go to Accra, you have to speak Accra language like Ga. But if you cannot speak the Ga, it means you have to speak Twi. So Twi is the number one local language in Ghana. But for example, if we control all our languages and hold on Twi alone will build up Ghana. Likewise, all the other countries in Africa. The power of language can bring each us together. Just as I read in Genesis chapter 11. Does it mean that if we are coming together, God will confuse everybody so that we will not come together? My brother, think about it. Does it, the Creator can think like that? Say people want to come together, He will confound their languages so that they will not understand each other. And they were confused. I believe that day there will be a confusion. If it's possible, they will throw blow to each other. Because I don't understand you. What are you saying? You are provoking me. The other one is saying, what are you saying? You are provoking. Are you crazy? And then, is it God who do that, brother? Can God do that to His children? Think about it very well. And let's know and understand. Language is powerful. So Africans, let's think about this. Let's think about it. If it is possible, we can conjoin language as one. The whole language will share only one local language. From now, if we have our new birth children, we'll be training them with the same language so that other traditional languages will abhor them and share common languages. In Europe, it's like that. If you come to Germany, the whole Germany, from north, south, east, and west, central, they speak only German. Only German. If you go to Netherlands, the same thing. North, south, east, and west, they speak Dutch. If you go to United Kingdom, Britain, If you go to Wales, Scotland, Ireland, England, they all speak the common language, English. You name them. If you go to France, north, south, east, and west, they have one common language, which is French. If you go to Spain, north, east, south, and west, they have common language, which is what? Espanol. Española. They say Española. Española. If you go to Portuguese, Portugal, north, south, east, and west, they have common language, which is Portuguese. It might be different dialect, but it's all Portuguese. If you go to Italiano, north, south, east, and west, they have common language. There might be any other languages, but the common language in Italy is Italiano. What more should I say? If you go to Greenland, Israel also the same thing. Israel that we follow their Bible is the same thing. They are Jewish. Any other tribe that is there, maybe they are foreign people, but the common language you join them is Jewish. That is why in Germany, when you come to Germany, they want you to learn the language. Even if you're local people from your country, you are together, you speak your language, no problem for German people. No problem. But everything that they want to share with you and share with everybody, share with their own people, is German language. So brother, what more should I say? Language is powerful. Language brings people together. Yes. So Africa, let's think about this. The power of language. John K, if today is your first time, please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, John K YouTube.de, and then you share to other people. And then till next time, I will bring another powerful message to you, and I hope you enjoy it. I want to wish you a nice day and have a successful, wonderful